Hi everyone, welcome back sa atong YouTube channel, and this is your teacher Tabigue, and we will discuss about our lesson 3. It's all about operations on functions. Okay, so if you want to learn, anyway, this is just a reference video kay ato maghapon yung i-discuss sa atong klase, and this is for you guys para namoy ma-review. You can browse this one, or you can watch this video anytime you want. So as long as na may makatunan, then it's my pleasure to create this kind of video. So unsa pa may atong gipaabot, so let's start. Alright, so in operations on function, so we have lesson outline here. Okay, atong lesson outline would be to review addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. Second, we need to review multiplication and division of algebraic expression. Third is adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing of function. And lastly, the composition of function, or the composite. Okay, so let's start with addition and subtraction. So this one. Okay, so in addition and subtraction, these are the things that we need to consider. So find the least common denominator, or LCD, on both fractions. So if we're dealing on fractions, then please consider the LCD. So we're going to find the LCD of both fractions. Now letter B is rewrite the fractions as equivalent fractions with the same LCD. So that would be our next objective. Now next is the LCD is the denominator of the resulting fraction, and the last one is the sum or difference of the numerators in the numerator of the resulting fraction. Now let's have some example in order for us to understand this. Okay, we have find the sum of 1/3. Okay, makita ninyo gyapon dire, oops, sa ato ang whiteboard. So find the sum of 1/3 and 2/5. So we have 1/3 plus, since it is sum, so addition, then 2/5. So try to look at our denominator. So 3 and 5. Now let's try to find the LCD of 3 and 5. So the LCD of 3 and 5 is 15. That is the least common denominator. So 15 divided by 3, that would become 5, and 15 divided 5, that would become 3. So this is the LCD would be 15. Let me use other color, so that would become 15. So this would become 1/5, 1/15 rather. Sorry, my bad. How about this? Anayon lang nato. Now 15 divide by 3, then after that add this numerator. So therefore that would become 15 divide 3, that would become 5 plus 1. I know, not plus 1, sorry, we should multiply it. Okay, again, you divide the denominator, then you multiply the numerator. So this would become 15 divided 3 is 5. 5 times 1, that would become 5. Then copy the symbol. Okay, the symbol is addition. Now let's proceed to the next fraction. So 15 divided by 5, then multiplied by 2. So this would become 3 times 2, that would become 6. Okay, so 5 plus 6 all over 15, and this would become, we use this, 11 over 15. So that would be our final answer, guys. So let's use other color. Violet. So no, not violet. Instead, we're going to use yellow para magamit ng yellow. Alright, so we have 11. We have 11/15, our final answer to this problem. Now let's proceed to the next example. Okay, this one. Okay, kana. Okay, let's clear this one first. Now we have find the sum of 1 over x minus 3 now plus 2 over x minus 5. Okay, so as we can see, we have two denominators, the x minus 3 and the x minus 5. Now these two denominators here is a rational expression, so therefore we're going to make this, or those two are our LCD. So that would become like this. May ngani ni siya, guys. So silang duha atong kuhaon as our denominator. So x minus 3 then x minus 5. Since expression man siya. Now, kining duha, itong gamitan og red. Kining duha, same procedure, i-divide. Then after sa ma-divide sa ubos, i-multiply sa ibabaw. Muna ibuhaton na to. So let's start with the first one. Okay? So x minus 3 and x minus 5, divide x minus 3. So meaning, cancel ni. Cancel na. Diba? Kay atong gi-divide ani. Cancel po na. Ang habilin, kini. Okay? So this would become x minus 5, then multiply by 1. So therefore, that's still atong inganion para di maglibog. Si Dudong. Okay, atong gikopya si 1. And ato ra pong gikopya si x minus 5 para di maglibog. Okay? So ang atong gibuhat, guys, earlier, silang duha gi-divide nato aning permiro nga fraction dire. Dayon na cancel nato kini. Cancel po nato ni. So ang nabilin kini si x kini nabilin x minus 5. So si x minus 5 atong gi-multiply sa 1. O so mo ni siya 1 times x minus 5. Now copy the operation, which is past addition. Now next, same procedure. Silang duha, i-divide ani, then multiply sa ibabaw. So pag i-divide nimong duha, kining duha sa x minus 5, cancel. Ang nahabilin kini x minus 3. Times nimo sa ibabaw, so maghimo ng 2. Mahimo na siya wait for it, 2 times x minus 5. So yan na siya. Okay? Now let's proceed to simplifying. Atong i-simplify. So this would become x minus 5. Okay? Next, anong x minus 5? Itong ililisan ang color para di ka masayop. Itong ta. So x minus 5. Nganong x minus 5 ang ibabaw? Kay 1 times x is x. 1 times negative 5, negative 5. Now, plus itong ta. So positive 2 times x, that would be positive 2x. Positive 2 times negative 5, that's negative 10. Okay? Sunod, gamit itong just copy x minus 3 and x minus 5. So, next na tong buhaton nga ni, we're going to add like terms. Pwede na po na natong isolve ng ubos, guys. Pwede na natong buakon. Pero atong buhaton na siya sa next. Gusto na akong anilang sa next natong buhaton. So, this would become x plus 2x. This would become 3x. Okay? Negative 5, negative 10. That would be negative 15. Tayo sa ha, natay sayo. Kini dili ni x minus 5 dapat. This should be x minus 3. Okay, balik ta gamay. Wala man sa eraser good kuan raya back ra ba. So atong need na to mo balik gamay. So here, balik ta ani dapita. Okay? So kining duha again, i-divide ani. So cancel ning x minus 5. Cancel ni x minus 5. Ang habilin si x minus 3. So, this should be 2 times x minus 3. Not x minus 5. Okay? This should be 2 times x minus 3. Now, let's proceed. Kato akong gibuhat na malikmat tata-atra. Okay, this will become x minus 5 and this will become 2x, 2 times negative 3, negative 6. Okay, ang ubos just copy same akong gibuhat earlier, x minus 5 equal, okay, equal. This would become x plus 2x, 3x. Negative 5 minus 6, it's negative 11. All over. This would become x squared. Ang atong buhatan na ni distribute. X squared minus 5x. Negative 3x. So that would become kuan. Negative 8x. Atong otrohon, it will become negative 8x. Then, positive 15. Because negative 3 times negative 5, it's positive 15. So, therefore, that would be your final answer. Okay. So, 3x minus 11 all over x squared minus 8x plus 15. Anong sipya ta ganihan, no? Kay atong nabutan sa numerator sa ibabaw kining nga part kini x minus 5. So muna angay bantayanan ka ng malipat. So unta nga dili malipat. Alright, let's proceed to multiplication. So in multiplication, we're going to rewrite the numerator and denominator. Okay, and then in terms of its prime factors. B, common factors in the numerator and denominator can be simplified. So as this is often called cancelling. So we're gonna do that later on. And next, multiply the numerators together to get the new numerator. D is multiply the denominators together to get the new denominator. So let's have some example here. Example number 3. This one. Find the product of 10 over 21 and 15 over 8. Now use cancellation of factors when convenient. Again, it is not really necessary to use the cancellation factors, but for this one, since the condition will ask us to do the cancellation of factors, then we will try to do that. Para sa natay laing idea, and we can visualize kung napabay laing pwede nga pamaagi or technique to do or to solve this kind of problem. So we have 10 over mura sa 60, no? 10 over 21 times di na lang nato butangan upan atong butangan ang na lang 15 over 8. So muna ang problem na to. So 10 over 21 and 15 over 8. Now to use cancellation, so atong buhaton na yan is ato silang pangitaan o numbers nga ma-factor sila na in which kung i-multiply nimo ang duha ka number mo come up siya. Let's have the first fraction 10. So unsa man ang number nga pwede nimo i-multiply para mo come up og 10, then gamit ang prime number, ha? So wala na ilain pa, 2 ra jud og 10. So 2 is prime number, 5 is prime number. So 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 5. So kuyaw kayo tong tuldok, no? 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. Dili na 0.5, ha. Next, 21. Unsa man ang number na i-multiply nimo silang duha or tulo or upat as long as prime number siya na mo come up og 21. So 3 and 7 because 3 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number. So this would become 3 times 7. Now next, since atong ibutang box, atong butangan na po box dali. This one, violet atong gamiton. Alright, so 15. Unsa man nga number ang pwede natong i-multiply nga mo come up siya 15. So 3 and 5. 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. So 3. Oy. Di man mo tuldok. Oh. Okay, kana. Now for the denominator, para mahimo siyang 8. So og ang 8 i-divide na to 2, 4. Ang 4 i-divide na to 2, 2. So meaning tulo ka 2. 2 times 2 times 2. Diba? 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So ang 2 guys, it's a prime number. So this is 2. Di siya maklaro, no? Ilisa na to. Og color red. Ato ibutan. So 2 times 2 times 2. So kung ato nang isumpay guys, 2 times 2 is 4, then times 2, it would become 8. Okay, atong i-close. So that is what we call prime factorization guys. Then after nga na natong gibuhat, ato siyang itipon, then after nato itipon, atong ipang cancel out ang naa sa numerator nga parehas sa denominator. So mao ni akong buot pasabot. So equal, ayaw lang ng kulura para dili magkapareha. Let's try to use green. Okay, so this is 2, this is atong isumpay guys 5, this is 3, this is 5. So muna ang numerator. Sa denominator we have 3. Okay, pwede na gud taon ta mo laptop pero ako lang ipakita ba kung iunsa na to. 2 again, dili na siya tuldo ka. Okay, now let's proceed on cancellation or canceling. So 2 cancel out, usa ka 2. Dili pasabot nga tanang tuha, kung pila ra ka buk na sa ibabaw, mao po na ang i-cancel. So 5, nabay 5 sa ubos, wala. How about 3? Na so cancel na siya. Now let's proceed since may 5 na sa ubos. So ang nahabilin, that would become 5 times 5. Okay? And sa ubos, it's 7 times 2 times 2. Diba? Muna na nahabilin. Now let's continue. 5 times 5 is 25. And 7 times 2 is 14, times 2 it's 28. So that would be your final answer. Yay! So 25 over 28. Alright? So next example na ata diri. This one. Okay ka na. So find the product. If we say product guys, it's multiplication. So find the product of we have two fractions, two natay tuha ka rational expression. Okay? X squared minus 4x minus 5 all over x squared minus 3x plus 2 and x squared minus 5x plus 6 all over x squared minus 3x minus 10. Now, express this the numerators and denominators of the two rational expression into their prime factors. Now, multiply and cancel out the common factors in the numerator and the denominator to reduce the final answer to lowest term. Note that similarity in the process between this example and the previous one on fraction. Meaning na ikapareha ang kini nga example sa previous one. Since naka-trinomials man siya, so what are we going to do is to factor out. Okay? So, unsa may akong buot ipasabot, i-factor out. So, atong kopyaon sa. So, we have x squared minus 4x. Taas-taas ra ba ni siya da? Need na ito nga dagmayo na itong atong agi. Minus 5 all over x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay. Now next, x squared. Magbutang tagtuldok dara para ilhanan nga multiplication. Wait. So this would become x squared. Okay, x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, now we have all over x squared minus 3x minus 10. Okay, now so what we're gonna do is to factor out as what I mentioned earlier. So this would become x squared minus 4x minus 5 guys. So you're going to think para ma-factor out nimo ang imong hunahunahon guys is kanang pinakatumoy, which is the first term, and the other one ang pinakatumoy pod si ang third term, which is negative 5. So unsa man ang number or unsa man ang duha ka butang or ka variable, pag imong i-multiply siya, mahimo siyang x squared. Of course, ang x. So therefore this is x and this would become x. Okay? So x times x, it will become x squared. Now, try to think in the third term, which is negative 5. Unsa mang nambira, kung imong i-multiply, mahimo siyang 5. So, naaray duha ka answer ana. 1, positive 1, and positive 1 and negative 5, and negative 1 and positive 5. So, mura na siya option na to guys. So, atong problema dari is asa na to ibutang si positive o si negative. Ato ba nato ibutang si positive ni 5 or ato bang ibutang si positive ni 1? So, anha na mo come up guys si second term. So, kung mabantayan ninyo ang operation, or should I say ang sign sa second term is negative. Kini, negative 4x, di ba? So, meaning dako ang negative ani. So, atong ibutang ang negative sign sa 5 dili sa 1. So therefore this will become x plus 1 Okay, that is x plus 1, and then x plus x minus 5. So gibutang na to ang minus or ang negative sign sa 5, guys, kay dako man si negative 5. So kung mag-i-add nimo positive 1 and negative 5, it will become negative 4. So bisan pag imo nang i-distribute balik para mahimo na siyang trinomial, the answer will always be x squared minus 4x minus 5. So that would be the ways on how to factor out trinomial. Now, let's proceed. Okay? So first fraction pa lang niya. Now let's proceed to this one kini. Okay? So magbuhat gyapon kag duha ka box as what I've done earlier. So unsa man nga letter or variable rather ang mahimo siyang ang mo resulta og x squared, of course x parehas, di ba? Now unsa mang nambira nga mo resulta sa positive 2. Okay? So sayon ra kayo, it's either positive 1 and positive 2 or negative 1 and negative 2. Dayon duha man natong option, then ani na mo come up si second term. So since negative 3x man na, so meaning ang atong gamiton are both negatives. So negative 1 and negative 2. Kaya kung ato na i-plus si negative 1 o negative 2, it will become negative 3. Diba? So that would be the ways on doing that answer or that problem. Atong utrohon ang iyahang color para dili makuan. So that would be x minus 1. Okay, minus 2. Alright, so we have x minus 1 and x minus 2. Now, let's proceed to the next fraction. This one, kana? Okay, mugamit ang laing color. Kinitang itom. Now, x squared minus 5x. Itong pagamihan kay taas-taas para ba ni? So, maghimo na sad kog duha ka box. This is continuation ha. Ako lang ingani kay gamay ra kay tag area. Now, unsa mang variable again nga mo result og x squared, of course x, here x. Now unsa mang nambira nga mo result og 6, so upat na siya, guys. It's 1 times 6, negative 1 and negative 6, di ba? Positive 2 and positive 3, negative 2 and negative 3. So since upat man natong option, ang ato na pong tanawon is the second term, kini si negative 5x. So since negative 5x man na, so si negative 2 ug si negative 3 ang atong gamiton. So this would become x minus 2 and x minus 3. Okay? So nganong x minus 2 siya o x minus 3 siya? Kaya kung si negative 2 o si negative 3, imo nang i-add, mahimo siyang negative 5. Okay? So muna, ana na mo come up si second term. Now, let's proceed. Okay? The denominator, kini. So, x squared minus 3x na minus 10. So, maghimo na po tag duha ka box. Then, same, ang x, kung i-multiply o x, mahimo x squared. Now, let's proceed on the third term, si negative 10. Unsa man ang mga butangan nga mahimo siya negative 10. So, upat. Upat ba? Yes, upat. Here, 1, positive 1 and negative 10. Usa na? Negative 1 and positive 10. Unsa pa lain? Positive 2 and negative 5. Then negative 2 and positive 5. So, asa man ta mag-base na pod kay upat man ang option, of course sa second term. So again, naatay negative 2 and positive 5. Napod tayo positive 2 and negative 5. Napod tayo 1 and negative 10. Napod tayo negative 1 and positive 10. Since negative 3 man na, kining duha out na ni. Okay, this is out, this is out. Now, kinita, mamili. Negative 3. So, kini, dako man si negative. So, para mo result ang negative 3, kini atong gamiton. So, 2, positive 2 minus 5, it will become negative 3. So, kini ang ato ang gamiton. Okay, positive 2 and negative 5. Okay, erase. Positive 2 and negative 5. Alright. So, kompleto na ang ato ang fraction. Pwede na nato itapad. Okay? So, ato silang itapad. Iusa nato sila. Atong gamitan of red. Okay? This would become x minus 1. I mean plus 1, sorry. Then x minus 5. Then x minus 2. So, ang atong ibuhat diri is gitapad ta ng numerator o x minus 3. Okay? Ang ubos gitapad pod x minus 1 and x minus 2 then x minus x plus 2 and x minus 5. Check, double check kung wa ba tayo na lipat. Okay, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus 5. Alright. Now, let's proceed to cancellation. So, atong i-cancel guys is kanang pareha sa ibabaw o pareha sa ubos. Okay? Kanang naa sa ibabaw, napod sa ubos. So, x plus 1, wala sa ubos. X minus 5 naa, out. Out ka. X minus 2 naa pod, out. Out. Now, x minus 3, wala. So, ang nabilin, x plus 1 o x minus 2, minus 3 sa numerator and sa denominator, x minus 1 o x plus 2. So, let's copy. Let's use blue. Okay, that is x plus 1 and x minus 3. Alright. Then sa denominator, that would be x plus 1, I mean minus 1, then x plus 2. Now, let's continue. So, let's use green. Atong ibuhaton na ni is i-distribute. So, x times x is x squared. X times negative 3, negative 3 x. 1 times x plus x. So, atong negative 3x plus x, that would become negative 2x. Okay? Negative 2x. So, positive 1 times negative 3, it's negative 3. So, that would be our numerator, guys. X squared minus 2x minus 3. Then, the denominator is same. Distribute. FOIL method, you can use that one. X times x, that would be x squared. X times 2, that would be positive 2x. Negative 1 times x, that would be negative x. Atong i-add kay like term sila. 2x minus x, that would be positive x. Okay. Now, negative 1 times positive 2, it's negative 2. So, therefore, your denominator is x squared plus x minus 2. So, this would be your final answer. X squared minus 2x minus 3 all over x squared plus x minus 2. So, muna yung answer, guys. So, let's proceed to another example. So, let's proceed to division. Okay? So, the definition, dili na nato ikuha na eh. Okay. Example number, pila na tayo? Example number 5. So, let's have example number 5 here. So, sa example number 5, natay 5 kagipangutana. So, here natay v plus g of x, f of p of x. Tayo sa ano ba tayo nalimtan? Division naman ta. Okay, wala. Okay, let's continue. So, ato ning tagsa-tagsaon guys. And c f plus h of x. the quantity, letter D, the quantity of P minus F of X, and V of G, V over G of X. Excuse me. Alright, letter A. Si A tao na. Clear sa na to. So, V plus G, ato din yung tanawon guys, kining pandiling lang makita ninyo, no? So, natay mga value na daan from F of X hantod sa T of X. Okay, so muna itong value. So, ako lang ipakita ninyo later. Ako lang iana ninyo kung di mo makita. So, we have V plus G. Okay? V plus G of X. So, ang atong gamiton guys is si V and si G. So, ang iyang value mo na siya. Si V of X is X squared plus 5X plus 4. And si G of X is X squared plus 2X minus 8. Okay? Kopyahon sa nato ang atoang problem. So, we have V, the quantity of V plus G of X. So, muna itong problema. Then, ato ta sa value. Okay. So, si V of X. So, ang atong buhaton na ni guys is mahog ni siya V of X plus G of X. Nga na ni mahitabo ha. So, nga ni ang kumbaga, nga na siya. Okay. So, meaning, ato ang pangitawon si V of X dahil atong i-add sa G of X. So, I hope nakasabot mo kung siya akong ipasabot. So, let's have V of X. Ako lang, di lang ka na akong iriso, no? Para makakita mo yung sa. So, yan na siya ha. Now, let's use black. Equal. Ako lang gisibog dari kay kung basin yan taas ni. So, V of X is X squared plus 5X plus 4. X squared plus 5X plus 4. So, muna siya si V of X guys. Atong isodog box para makailata na siya si V of X. Yan, butangan lang natong operators nga addition kay para dili ta makaingon nga multiplication siya. So, meaning this is an addition. X is G of X. That would become X squared plus 2X minus 8. So, X squared plus 2x minus 8. Okay, ana siya. Now, after nga na ato nang tangtangon si box, then atong add like terms. Pwede po nato i-rearrange it first. Ay sa ta mag-add, pwede nga na. So, ako ang buhaton is mag-rearrange ko. So, this would become x squared. Kaya gitangtang naman nato ang box. So, magtapa na si x squared o si x squared. Okay? Now, plus 5x. Tapad na siya sa 2x. Okay? Ang ako na dyan gibuhat diri guys is gi-arrange na ako based on their terms. Okay? Now, plus 4. Then, minus 8. Next. Tanang x squared akong i-add. That would become 2x squared. Plus positive 5x plus 2x, that would become 7x. Positive 4 minus 8, that would become negative 4. So therefore, our answer is 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. So this would be our final answer. Yellow. Alright, so muna itong final answer guys. Let's proceed to the second problem. Okay, so our second problem is f times p of x. So multiplication ng atong ikaduha. So atong suwaton sa daan. So f times p of x. Okay na ha. Okay. Now this would become f of x times p of x. I hope kasabot man siguro tanan, no? So ako lang gisuwat jud para di mo maglibog. So next atong buhaton is atong pangitaon sa ang value ni f of x and p of x. So nasa ibabaw nga part. So mo na siya. So equal, the f of x is x plus 3. So this would become x plus 3. Then multiply. So pwede na nato dili butang ang toldo kay nakabutang na tag bracket, or I mean di na pwede na okay ra na dili na butang ang toldo. Now si p of x is 2x minus 7. Okay, 2x minus 7. So if ingani gani mag-multiply, so as what I mentioned before, ato lang i-substitute. Kini FOIL method ta, yan kana, ni kana, di ba? Alright, so this would become like this. X times 2x, that would become 2x squared. X times negative 7 is negative 7x. 3 times 2x is positive 6x. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Then after that, add like terms. So this will become 2x squared. This would become 7x plus 6x. That would become negative x and negative 21. So that would be your final answer for this problem in letter B. Okay, atong solve box. Alright, so negative 2x squared minus x minus 21. That would be your final answer on this problem. Next problem, we have letter C, f plus h of x. So close up ni nato. Just copy the problem first. Itong atong gamiton, f plus h, then atong i-close, then atong butang ng x. So this would be addition. So f of x plus h of x. Okay, then after that, let's go back to the given ang f of x ug ang h of x. So this would become, use nato og violet, f of x, this would become x plus 3. Okay, x plus 3. Now plus, so ato sa siyang i-box guys, ilhan na nato nga kana siya si f of x na magbutang kag operation nga plus para dili ka malipat kay basin nigma-multiply nimo. Now h of x atong butangan og bracket para makaibawtan nga mao ni siya si h of x. Then this would be a fraction, x plus 7 all over 2 minus x. Ato sa i-review, h of x plus 7 all over 2 of x. Ito. Now, if we're dealing on fraction and the other hand is not, or the other is not, then we will try to make that one a fraction para parehas ta operate both kanang function kay fraction. So sayon ra kayo, just put over 1. So fraction na siya nga dili ra gyapon siya maotro, di ba? So x plus 3 over 1 is just equal to x plus 3. Anything divided by 1 is the same number, di ba? So butangan ra nimo para nagkuha na ka. Ang imong gi-operate karon is both fractions. Now next is blue ang color. Now if we're dealing with fraction and this is addition, tantangon ra lang nimong baksa. So meaning ang imong pangitaon is the LCD. So unsa may LCD sa 1 ug 2x? So atong pwede nato silang gamit dad-on silang duha, pero understandable naman kayo, di ba? So para di maglibog, atong gibuhat last time, gingana nato gigamit silang duha jud. Pero since 1 man na, pwede ra gyud unta wala, pero gusto na ko ipakita ninyo kung giunsa. Okay, so ang atong buhaton kining duha i-divide aning yung denominator, dayon i-multiply sa numerator. Multiply mo na atong buhaton. Okay? So, 1 and 2 minus x divide 1. So, this will cancel out the 1. Di ba? Cancel out na siya. So, nabilin si 2x. Okay? So, kaya nabilin si 2x, atong i-multiply sa numerator which is x plus 3. So, ato sa i-kopya para di mo maglibog. So, si x plus 3, kopya ra na ako na sa ibabaw, i-multiply na to sa 2 minus x. Kay mo may nahabilin after the cancellation. Okay? So, yan na. Then, magbutang ka og operation nga plus. Okay? Kana, muna siya. Now, let's proceed to the second fraction. So, same akong buhaton, kini siyang duha, i-divide ani, dayon, after ana, kung asa to'y wala makancel, i-multiply na ko ani. Okay? Now, this, this, divide here, cancel, diba? Ang nabilin 1. So, kaya nabilin man ang 1, kana si 1, i-multiply na x plus 7. So, same ra gyapon x plus 7, diba? Okay. This will become like this. Atong kuanon, x plus 7 times 1. Ayaw ka bala ka nga magka-interchange na kay multiplication man na. So, it doesn't matter niya. And then, copy. Pwede rin siya isumpay, guys. Isumpay ni nato. Kana siya isumpay ni. Sumpay na. Then, butangan na to addition diya. Okay? So, meaning, kanatanan siya sa ibabaw is sumpay, din sa ubos mo rin kana. Okay? Ayaw lang o ka-confuse, anak. Then, let's proceed. Let's continue. Okay? Now, atong buhaton na ni, is since naadiri ang, kung kabantay mo, naadiri nga part ang ato ang addition. Meaning, kining area diri sa permiro, guys, ato pa ning i-multiply kana atong ilisag color para masabtan. Let's have black and yellow ta. Kana ato pa nang i-distribute siya kana. So gamit ang FOIL method. Okay? Now x times 2, that would become, wala na isod. Tiwasin sa nila ako, nakasugod na ka. Hapit na. Kanina lang siguro, kanina lang. X times 2, that would become 2x. X times negative, kanina yung sunod, kana yung sunod. X times negative x, that would be negative x squared. Okay? Negative x squared. Now, next is 3 times 2, that would be positive 6. Okay? Next, we have, wait. Dili ta ka-cancel out, guys, Dili ta ka-cancel out aning 2 minus x sa ubos nga 2 minus x kay unsa man naa pa may operation nga addition sa ibabaw. So dili na nato pwede ma-cancel out. Now let's continue. 3 times negative x, that would be negative 3x. So muna siya. Sumpayan nato ning fraction bar na. Okay, now let's proceed on the second one. So kung ato ni siyang ato sa ning kompletohon, guys, 2x o 3x, unya na lang ang problema nako ang area, ang lugar. Sige lang, dire na to ibutang sa ibabaw nga part, bahalag mo overlap siya. So kini x plus 7, so times 1 same ra, so positive, puros positive na, so x plus 7. Alright, sa ubos, guys, is 1 times 2x, pwede na lang na is dili na i-appeal si 1, so just 2 minus x. Okay, ana na siya. So atong buhaton sunod ani is 2 unsa man, 2 add like terms. Okay, so kung nakabantay mo, sa ato ang pormahan, okay, sa atong porma diri, atong i-add tanang parehag terms. Kunya atong ibutang diri sa ibabaw nga part kay wala na tay lugar. Okay, ibutang tag fraction bar diha. So 2x minus atong unahon si 2x lang kay si x squared negative sign man siya. So para dili ta mag negative sign ang ato ang first term, si 2x atong unahon or si x. So anyway, pwede ra na siya utrohon unya. 2x minus 3x, that would be negative x, then plus x. So again, 2x plus x, that would be 3x, minus 3x, that would be cancelled, diba? This will be out, out, out. Kaya kining 2x i-add sa x, 3x minus 3x, 0. Next, we have constant 6 plus 7, that would be 13. Dayon, negative x squared. Pwede rin nga naon guys, para ang imong first term dili siya negative. And you can also do multiplying both end, the numerator and denominator, by negative 1 later para si x squared na to mahimong positive. So anyway, pasabton mo na ako kung unsaon. Next is just copy the denominator. This would become 2 minus x. Kung nakabantay mo guys, kung ato ni i-rearrange, mahimo ni siyang, okay, mahimo ni siyang negative x squared. Wait, I hope nga mo makasabot ra mo atong i-overlap ha. Atong i-overlap ani lang. Okay, so this would become negative x squared plus 13. Here negative x, ako nang gi-rearrange guys according sa ilahang term. So si x squared may mas dako compared ni constant 13. So mo nang siya akong giuna. Now negative man both end, numerator as well as denominator. Then we can multiply negative 1. Wait. Negative 1 both numerator and denominator. Then our final answer will become like this. Okay, mahimo na siyang x squared, then this will become negative 13. And ang ubos, x will become, denominator will become x minus 2. So that would be your final answer. Kana. Oh, let's use yellow. Kana. That would be your final answer. X squared minus 13 all over x minus 2. So, pasensya na mo sa ato ang whiteboard kay gamay kayo, may pagwa ni nato giapil ning ibabaw na. Pero anyway, I hope nakasunod ra mo. So, ato sa ning putlon ning ato ang video kay na ako'y angay paliton. Manihapon pa mi. And see you later kay napa na example number 5 pata, then napata sa letter C. So napatay letter D and letter E. And later napatay example 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, 13, napay daghan 14, 15, 16. Then more na siya 16 taman. So 16 taman unya karon na apata sa 5. Yes, 5. Napata diri dapita. So the part 2, see you later guys. Bye bye for now.